lovely crafty people, and we are back, and it's another day in December, which means it's another day for a Christmas craft. Today we're going to make these paper baubles. I'm going to make loads of these, so I want to hang them on the tree at work just to add a little bit more depth to it. And they look really complicated, but they're actually really simple to make. It's just a case of paper and glue. To do this though, I have got book paper, and I've got my rather large circle hole punch. It's a 2-inch circle. If you haven't got a hole punch, you could draw around the top of something. You could draw around the top of the cotton reel or a cup or anything, and you can make them as big or as small as you like. Last year I made hundreds of small ones to go on a Christmas tree I was doing for a Christmas tree festival. So for each of the baubles, you need 12 circles of the same size. They don't have to be book paper. You could use wrapping paper or anything else, but I'm using book paper. So you're going to fold 12 circles in half. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you've got your 12 circles all folded in half, and you just need a glue stick. So you're going to start with the first circle, having the fold towards you. You're going to just put a line of glue down the middle, stick it down. Then you're going to put a dab of glue on the end and the other end, and then you're going to stick that down. So you're going to repeat that line in the middle, dab of glue on the end, stick it down, trying to make sure you're lining up those folds at the corners. Line of glue in the middle, end, and we're just going to keep going. And you've finished with that line of glue down the middle on the last one. And then what I like to do is, using a bulldog clip or pegs or something, is I just like to clip that and leave it to dry. Okay, sometimes you can open them before, but you really need to leave these to fully dry. So in true Blue Peter fashion, here is one I made earlier. And it's all dry. It's quite stiff as well now, which is lovely. So what I'm going to do is just prise it open, and you'll see that it forms the baubles. So the very last, the top and the bottom, you're going to actually glue together. Okay, so let me just grab 2 little pegs. Just want 2 little ones. Oh, come on, pegs. So 2 small ones. I'm just going to, so I'm going to put a blob of glue on the top and a blob of glue on the bottom. I'm just going to open them round, and using the pegs, which is why I've got my stabby tool, okay, is I'm going to peg the top together to dry. Whoop, peg it, and then peg the bottom glue together as well, and then leave it to dry, because otherwise they just kind of separate. And you can see we have the bauble, and you can even these out by opening them up a bit more. But you can see where we've glued in the middle, the pages come together, and when we glue at the top, you get that concertina effect. And then all I'm going to do is just thread a little bit of thread. You can either thread it up through the middle, put a bead and a tassel, or you can just use some cotton thread at the top. And I'm going to carry on with those. So let's have another one here's one I made earlier. So let's grab a couple more little pegs. So here's another one I made earlier. So I'm just going to open it out. Opening it out, there we go. Oh, that one's come apart. That's okay, we can put some more glue on that. Opening it out all the way around. And I'm going to glue that top and bottom together. Somehow it's got stuck. There we go. Hang on. Where the glue's gone over the edge, it's got stuck. So that one needs to be in the middle. There you go. Okay, so that one's got stuck places, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of a repair job on that, but it's the same principle. You're going to go round and just going to glue the top and the bottom. Let's put a bit of glue on the top. Whoop. And a bit of glue on the bottom, or the other way round. I'm just going to open those up and stick them, and then I might have to go back and do some repairs. Come on. Yeah, look, that one's completely come undone. Probably where when I've glued it, I've not put enough glue on. But it's fixable. So I'm just going to peg that one at the top and the bottom. I do love that my videos show you how they go wrong as well. Should have checked them really before I started the video. Okay, that one's going to be a top and a bottom as well. You can see where the glue was and it's not stuck, so just put a bit of glue on there, bit of glue on there, and we'll peg the top and the bottom again. Come on. Right. Got shakes, which isn't helping matters at all. Peg that one, and then peg there. See on this one, you can see where it's come apart. Let's have another look at that. So that one again is stuck at the top there, so we need more little pegs. I'm just doing repair jobs on this one. I've already taken the glue off, the lid off the glue, which I'm still trying to do. A little repair job. Okay, let's just check that one. Where's that gone? There you go. So that one needs to be glued at the top as well. That one. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Little repair job and it's back to normal. Okay, just a little blob of glue on there. So you can see why it's important you put that decent blob of glue, because otherwise you end up having to repair it. But once that dries, that will be absolutely fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. And that one will be fine once it dries. So I'm going to carry on making these. I've got another one I prepared earlier, and that's the one we just made, and I'm just going to make like 6 at a time, let them dry, open them out, do another 6, because that's how many of these bigger bulldog clips I've got. Enjoy making them, As before, don't forget to post pictures onto my Facebook group, craftbeeclaire's crafting community. The playlist for all my Christmas makes is on there. I'm probably only going to do 4 more Christmas makes because I'm going to run up to Christmas week and then I'm going to stop because I've got to do some Christmas wrapping. Merry Christmas. Be blessed.